You know, it's one of these times I kind of wish I had a starting soon screen. Usually I have it all prepped and ready to go, but for one rare occasion. Also, that's also a bit on the quiet side. That version's crap. That works. The PS1 one's not bad. Oh, it was doubling up for some reason. What the hell? Oh, it was doubling up. Oh, what the? Oh, I know. Wow. Oh, it was doubling up. Oh, what the? Oh, I know. Ah! Oh, it was doubling up. Oh, what the? Oh, I know. Ah! Oh, it was doubling up. Oh, what the? Oh, I know. Now that I've stopped infinitely looping myself, gee, look at me. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. I have figured out that head empty, thoughts full of spaghetti. Yes, I got out of the time loop. We're good. Anyway, hello there, Kuroda. And at least I can self-verify that my voice is nice and crisp. Eyes up her. Yeah, no, I am quite literally just patching it right this second. Again, I'm kind of regretting in the moment that I don't have a stream starting soon thing. Because now would be the perfect time for it. Alright, let's... Alright, boot her up. There we go. Yeah, that would be good. This far along, and I've only now started to think about it. What am I, a fool? That is incredibly quiet. Actually, I should also probably double-check the advanced rules for this one. Stats, sprites, extender accuracy, auto and fight, smooth bullet, disable auto-equip, confirm fire, allows psi capture, override line of fire, aliens bleed, UFO will always warn. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's an OGG. UFO landing alert. Play briefing music longer. Oh. There we go. But yeah, no, this is a fresh off the print patch, and experimental, so if things go wrong, it's quite literally that these guys got this out, like, this second, so... Definitely a little, forewarning before we do this thing. Didn't really get a, indication of what the standard difficulty should be, so I'm gonna go with a 3. I actually kind of like setting up right here. It's a nice centralized location. So as a frame of reference, the mod only takes place over 2 months, so this will be a quick burner. I know that's not how the number designation works, but yeah. Alright, I'll play ball. Fingers crossed, dude. Well, hey, you actually get to see it in action, so... You can see the bugs in real time. Also, thank you again for your team for, you know, pushing this out. Anyone else want names? Also, just to make sure... It lives! Huzzah! Oh yeah, that's right. You guys did just add things such as drop shields and whatnot. Yoink. Oh, so I lit a fire under your ass. Hey, I'll take that. We'll do a healthy mix of just stuff. Load up on ammunition. Get us some god pistols out here. Given that space is not a concern in this situation. $45 armor-piercing damage? Yeah, this thing is decent. Major thing that I found out, because I will admit this is not my first pull of this, which is why I found out why medkits were not in base for some reason. is that all damage is flat. So it says 45 damage, it will do 45 damage. With these statistics in mind. Which I find to be kind of an interesting decision. Why flat damage instead of the XCOM variable damage? Also, troopers available are Marines, Troopers, ODST, and Spartans. Get a nice box of ammunition, nice box of everything. Spare med kits for when I inevitably lose some. Dig a few more ODST because it's just way too expensive to get Spartans. Oh yeah, the SMG is here, but honestly, it's yeah. Anyway, buy that. Sell off the engineers and the science. Well, actually, did you sneak in some research? No. Did you sneak in manufacturing? No. So there's no need for scientist and engineer. Alrighty. No, not even, there was no research whatsoever. We already know what Covey weapons do. Also, you have a choice of colors of red, blue, green, and gray. I'll splash it out a bit. Have a nice variety of people, because the ODST actually kind of are awesome in this, too. As they should be. Gray it is. And fair enough, you've only been doing the bug fixing, which, hey, that's still important to do. Flip it forward a day to make sure I can equip. All that good stuff. So how do armor abilities work? Do you just put them on and they are equipped, or are they only specifically to the Spartans? Honestly, double up on smoke and grenades, because we've got plenty of weight to carry around with. Ah, okay, I see the ability slot. Well, I personally like Sprint. I guess, Zephyr, your choice of Sprint, Active Camouflage, Drop Shield, Hologram, and Armor Lock. A bit of immediate feedback. The ability is overlapping with the ammo stuff over here. It's a minor, like, gripe, like her, but still. Sprint it is. Backup magazine. Unfortunately, there are no shotguns as far as I'm aware of. Who is some of our best shooters? You are a good shot, so... Actually, I'll take 2 snipers for this. Rhoda, you get a sniper rifle. Plenty of backup munitions. Hello there, sir. Welcome, welcome. Yes, you can. Back here you go, sir. I spelled that right. I think I did. Med packs for everybody. Honestly, the assault rifle is better than the SMG, in my opinion. 20 with... Even with the suppressor, it just does not do the damage it needs to. Hey, Nictus. If you'd like to be assault, I'd recommend the assault rifle, but I can hook you up with the SMG if you like. Also comes in 32 or 60 round box mag. Either the Reach one or the Combat Evolved one. Yes, this is Halo. Would you happen to like to get in on the death? Do your ears function, good sir? The good news is because I don't have to research weapons and whatnot, like, if you want a loadout, you get a loadout. Oh wait, you're actually good sniper, so I want you with snipe. ODST, Trooper, or Spartan. Wait, there's also Marines as well. Throw this over here. Yeah. Which, don't worry, there will be a lot of killing. The mod is very combat focused. Alrighty, load out, load out. Whichever one will be the most squishy. That's probably a trooper. Just because they look cooler, have a baklava. And since you hunger for death... But this also still has the same features as, what was it? What was it called? Brain, from Ashes, the preview thing, which is a nice little feature. Where you can set up exactly how you want your troops to look coming out. Which actually, is that just a open XCOM thing? Or how did that come about? Because I only started seeing it with, From Ashes. Wait, Pirates has it now too? Because that's new to me. I'm gonna need more magazines at this rate. Oh, wow, you actually load up too heavy with this kind of loadout. One less smoke grenade for you, then. Let no one say I didn't equip these boys for battle. They are now equipped. The Battle of Sigma Octantis IV. A major victory for the UNSC has just taken place on the fourth planet of the Sigma Octantis system. The enemy force jumped into the system cloaked, but the brave action of the UNSC destroyer Iroquois allowed more time for a fleet of 48 naval ships, which engaged the Covenant fleet in an impressive naval battle. The UNSC troops and a Spartan II squadron managed to maintain control of the planet's surface. This victory is certainly as important as the liberation of Harvest. Also, I heard that Terra Invicta was, it demoed out recently. Alrighty, so here's a Grunt Lance is coming in. And a Heavy Corvette's coming in. Oh, they're coming in spicy. Also, as a frame of reference, we do have full knowledge of what the enemy is going to be bringing. They bring a plasma rifle, which, honestly, the accuracy on this thing is balls, which is very nice. There's a brute version of this, though I haven't seen brutes. There's the Needler, well, the carbine, and this thing is as deadly as you think it is. I've seen one plasma repeater, but it was never fired, so I don't know how it functions in a practical sense. Oh yeah, they're one-handed. And then the Needler, which is... you just die when you get shot. The plasma pistol's pretty weak mode, but again, I haven't used it practically yet, so it could it says it has a charge up. Who knows what it's capable of? Yeah, no, the Needler is deadly. Doesn't have an auto fire for some reason, but this thing is... It looks at you funny and you die. Also, the fuel rod cannon, which is just you die. It also fires in an arc. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be the case, but yeah, this thing hurt. Lots of hurt. Please, God, no. Plasma grenades, as far as I'm aware of, they don't stick. And then the energy... Oh, there's no damage on the energy sword? Okay, no, it's just not showing the damage, I think. But yeah, that's potentially a bug right there. It's the UFOpedia is not showing the fact that the energy sword does 200 damage. which also just kills you. The shield gauntlets actually work as intended, as far as I'm aware of. Just in the UFOpedia, it doesn't show off how much protection they have. Alrighty. With that, we have all the kit that we need to know. Well, actually, no. There is also, 3 types of enemies. You've got elites, you've got jackals, you've got grunts. Grunts are piddly little things that just flip flip their lid whenever you just shoot like half of their friends. Pretty accurate. Jackals are surprisingly... Oh, wait, it's a percentage chance? That's interesting. I thought it was, because pretty consistently it took a lot of bullets to drop them. I didn't know it was basically a 1 out of 5 chance to actually hurt them. Because jackals are otherwise pretty pitiful. And then elites are bastards. So, you know, exactly what you expect. We will not be using the drop pods for the first deployment, but we've got 2 craft primarily. We've got the Falcon gunship, which gets us to the field pretty quickly and has side doors, which we can shoot out of. While the Paris-class gunship, or the heavy... No, it's not a gunship, it's a frigate. The heavy frigate just drop pods in people, and you need to either knife or shoot open your way out. We also have sabers and longswords. Let's see these boys put to work. It's a work in progress, but it's still fully playable up to this point. It landed in the water. Yes, it did. Get back here! Do not use our nukes for the time being. So unfortunately, they both landed in the water. So I actually probably should have gone over the air weapons. I will say, the air game is pretty stacked in favor of the UNSC right now. There's very little. I don't think anything really hurt me all that bad. The sabers practically never took damage. So if the air game hasn't been tweaked, that does need a bit of work, in my opinion. But we have access to a Mac cannon, which hurts and is good against shields. Because there are... The Coveys have shields, and you kind of need to use the right weapon for the right job for this one. Mac guns and the cannons are good for knocking those down. Then you slap them with either nukes or missiles. And yes, we just casually have nukes. We have enough weapons. We have enough ammunition in the back that we don't really need to replace ammunition during this endeavor. Where I was able to go an entire month without ever needing to hit ground game. Oh, there's a base right there already. Oh, only 8 people can fit in. It's less of a you obtain more equipment along the way, and more of the fact of, it's focused on combat, so all the tools you're going to get, you already have. Actually, these people have fairly good accuracy, so we're going to give them DMRs. Yikes, the Marines do not have a whole lot of strength score. Oh, Jesus. Wart, wart, wart. Hello, Krios. That's for unloading guns. I will say, nice little attention to detail, though. If you take out the magazine, it's out. It's away. It is out of the sprite. When you load it, back in. Fair enough, sir. I can hook you up. Any preference in weapon? Because you are going in hot and dirty. Well, you got yourself a battle rifle, the good old classic, so that'll do quite nicely. Let's go and get them. Armor abilities are brand spanking new. They're also exclusive to the Spartans. Operation Bronze Shroud. And here we go. Oh, wow, that's a hell of a spawn. This is going to suck. Yeah, on second thought, I think this one's a bust. There's too many people looking at us with Overwatch. This... yeah, no. I'll bring Plasma next time. Gotta know when to hold them and gotta know when to fold them. And that's 2 Marines dead already. Winter Contingency activated. The Army Special Operations Squad Noble Team has confirmed the presence of Covenant forces in Reach. This corroborates the sighting of several unknown signals in other parts of the planet. All military forces have been mobilized to counterattack the enemy before they can establish a beachhead. Look, we may have tried to kick open their front door and it didn't work out so well. So they're chasing them across the planet. There's another base right there. Now, that's just a matter of disrespect. Well, this trooper actually can carry some weight to him. Well, best of luck, Isaac. You're going in a second time. Oh, in 5 hours when it lets me. Let this one not so suck so hard. Oh, that's very rude. Alright, so forces are split for the time being. I will say another thing that's a little weird is that the burst and the aim burst of the BR are exactly the same, so why would I ever want to use the, Ow. Could just try and knife him. Is that still counting as front arc? Well, he's gone. There we go. He's vulnerable. Alright, he's good. Get to cover. Also, nice to see that, you know, Jackal Major is not a Jackal Sniper. Actually, stable firing position. Oh, hi, Fuel Rod. We're fighting Cubbies. Hi, Frosted Fire. Can you outflank him, Snow? Yes, you can. So Breach Team 1 is basically just dead. Breach Team 2, however, actually is landing. We also have some kit to go with it. I don't know if they would brick. I don't think they would. No second floor. I think his shield just popped. The grunts are already losing their shit. Needler secure. Actually, I could use their shield gauntlets. You know what? Why not? You've got a plasma rifle. Right, the medkit's deceptively big. Oh. There's a trooper there. It's technically not one-handed, but it can be fired in one hand. You want both. Ooh, 6 fatals. Yep, you're not making it, buddy. Ah, yes, this corner is always annoying. Probably want an ODST to take point here. Alright, here we go. Axe it. Oh. Oh, you're snapping. Sir, I do declare that you eat shit. The elites aren't panicking, but, everyone else is, so we gotta keep up pressure. I'm also waiting for the Sword Elite to come out. Dollars to Donuts, he totally is around somewhere. Yeah, just gun them all down. As they stumble onto the remains of their fallen friends. That's a new moment. Oh, absolutely. There's going to be surprise Sword Elite, and it's going to wipe the rest of the squad. As far as I'm aware of, there are no other Halo mods for Old Calm right now. Oh. It pulled from his belt. Okay. I dropped the shield for the purpose of trying to reload faster, because he would have had to spend more TUs pulling it from his belt. He's gone. I think that kill went to Snow. There's a Needler over here. It probably was panicking. Though it would have said his name that he was panicking. It looked like he had a plasma rifle of some kind. Shank him. Pull back into cover. Shield crew's still moving up. And yes, everyone comes in with combat knives. They are incredibly deadly. Oh shit, Isaac's in point blank with an elite. That's a no situation. That situation benefits him to the extreme. That shield is putting in work. Alright, let's patch him up. And there we go. 4 operatives dead, base secured. That's a lot of strength you just got. Yeesh. That's a whole lot of goodies coming home. Since we can't manufacture anything, at least I don't think we're going to get to research any of this, but I'll keep some around just in case. Yeah, welcome to being a Sergeant Isaac. A lot of dead troops to go with it, though. Half the team wipes. Grand success. Honestly, 50's fantastic. Alright, it's our turn, boys. Guns, ammo, everything's good to go. Let's go ruin their day. That's rude. Send in a long sword. It's in the daytime, thankfully. Whoa! Holy shit. Kuroda's nearly dead coming out the wagon. Shield didn't save him. Come on, Zephyr, let's make sure our boy ain't dead. Oh, they've got a lot of people watching the back. That's a fucking fuel rod. Let's try and steal some of his TUs so some of our other boys can actually light them up. Or I guess he's out of TUs? Oh, the propeller is in the way. And that's a kill for you, Kuroda. And that is a big boy. Very big boy. And the grunts go. Oh, there's one behind us. You specifically have sprint. Oof, yeah, that's the good shield. Pop a nade and blow him up. Oh, there's a lot more dudes over here. Let's get you some backup then. You don't have the TUs to... Uh-oh. Yeah, that's what I feared. Oh, you're about to blow yourself up. God damn it. No alternative movement for this one. That's actually a good question. Some mods do that, some mods don't do that. Sometimes you fumble, you know? Well, no, we're most definitely not going to find out, because... Oh, hey, he's actually alive. He's probably not happy about... Oh, he only lost about half his health. So he's actually okay. Look, if one grenade doesn't do it, throw another one. Is it on square? No, it landed right in front. Alright. I got this one. Actually, what is the grenade's damage? There is no profile on the grenade. That must have gotten bugged out. Whoops. Oh, it grants 40 time units to use sprint. Armor abilities. Sprint is 40. Active camouflage is hide user from any unit further than 5 tiles away. Drop shield is any unit within 1 tile of the radius of the emitter is impervious to any attack from outside of the 1 tile radius. Hologram dissipates after 1 turn. Armor Lock makes user impervious to all damage for a turn. All units are time units are expended on action. It must be kneeling when activating the ability. I'm actually curious about something. Ability on cooldown. Ability on cooldown. Okay, so I can't just cheese it. It actually does require the... Oh, no, ability on cooldown. Not sure what the cooldown period timer is, but... Look, it probably deserved it. No damage. It is close range in the hands of an ODST. Ow! Taking shot. Oh yeah, we absolutely do. You know what? Fuck you, buddy. Knife. Right, facing. Yeah, no problemo. Actually, Nick just took a shot to the arm pretty bad. Think he's done for the day. Who do you spot? You could spot him. Hit 1. Miss. Do it, hot. I'm not gonna make it. Ow. That's actually an expensive loss, which sucks. Entire mission basically gets denied because I got murked. We do indeed have a fuel rod cannon. But we're deniable assets. Also, Zio, what color you want? Oof, Kuroda and Nyctis are down for a while. The colors you've got are red, blue, green, and gray. Oh, did not say... Weird. Make sure our boy ain't forgotten. Elite Lance. Let's get him. Lots of scouting they're doing right now. Welcome back, Spartino. So definitely taking advantage of these shield gauntlets. Well, you've lost nothing, but me, I got murked. Also, we have quite a variety of guns, Zio. What fits your fancy? Oh yeah, Kier-chan, what do you want to be? Sparts, ODST, Trooper, or Marine? Backup Magnum, just in case. This is more than enough fuel for the fire. You don't have the strength score to carry that, so... Probably not. Or, good question. Oh, you are already a ODST, my dude. I was more Kier-chan, who has not gotten in yet. Actually, I just realized we're going to need some plasma weaponry in here if we're going to make this work. So we're going to need some specialists. Backup Magnum. Our strongest boys are using the exotic weapons. Jeez, needler canisters weigh a lot. Let's try base 1 again. Oh, huh. So kneeling helps. Those 80% did not end up working out. Throw the gun away for the moment. Oh. Unfortunately, Kieran-chan, this was a high-risk operation, and, you paid the price. Meanwhile, Theo's doing just fine with his shield, and just about outright murks the, guy he's trying to weaken. Jesus, Theo just takes it all like a champ. It is an auto weapon on reaction, so not as ridiculous as you think it may be. Elite Miner. Trooper wounded. Spartan wounded. Oh, wait, does it? Oh, it uses up all that ammunition. Yikes. And that was the Sergeant, I believe, dropping. That entire side just ate shit and died. Well, this team is, all that's left. And that's a fuel rod. Get him patched. And yeah, the Spartans are the expensive ones in this bundle, but their facing armor is starting to... Oh, hi. You know what? I'm going to take my losses. Well, I'm going to just bail. 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 Well, Zephyr's now the captain. Yeah, that just... Ouch. That sucks. Whole lot of dead troopers there. The UNSC has endured the Covenant siege remarkably well, and the sectors remained under our control. Keep up the good work. Jesus. -4 million. Oh no, Kirchan's dead. The fact we just have no money. It is kind of hard to requisition when, Oh wow, they just explode. Every war is a war of logistics. Well, don't you see? If we only just had money, we'd be fine. I don't need to drop the Mega Nuke on this fighter wing. Nor would it be needed. Alright, let's get the gunship out there. Zephyr is the only one who can deploy. Efren Speranto will also deploy. Get some more ODSTs out there because, well... I will try out some different armor abilities as well this time. Just to kind of see how that goes. Active camouflage for the Spartan. Why not? Let's get some more meat into the grist mill. And by kick Covey ass, you're gonna sit in the back with a big-ass sniper rifle and kill Steel. Also known as sniping. Alright, let's go. This is just XCOM music. These are all suspicious. Oh, wait. Oh, damn it. That guy's got a shield up, doesn't he? You bet your ass he does. Wait, how the hell do you have vision? I thought the entire point of active camouflage was to not be seen. Well, the fact he didn't die immediately was probably the clue in there. Shot 1. Shot 2. Done and done. Good shots. True. They could have spot. The stray bullet hits through the front 80. We take those. We take those kindly. I mean, yeah, kill all jackals. Elite. Yeah, Spartano, could you, like, eliminate him? No line of fire. No line of fire. Why is that the problem? Unfortunately, just the dropship itself is the problem. Oh no, we aborted. We got messed up. Grunt Miner. There we go. He's now very dead. Attack load, and let's go. Only the Spartans survived, by the way, so that kind of sucked. Bet you can't stick it. Are you? Oof. Well, you most certainly blew that tree apart. Hello there, Demon Queen. Welcome, welcome. XCOM isn't bad for what it is. It very much takes more of a tabletop approach rather than a wargaming approach that this one does. It did cost it a lot of, well, as mentioned, just that kind of inventory flexibility. It has to play with abilities and just be a lot more rigid to be a much more consistent board state. Oh, that's an elite. If you would like to try it, though, GOG sells the game for cheap. And Open XCOM is very robust. In one universe, you can be playing, well, as the ODST and the Spartans. And in another one, you're a bunch of pirates robbing the Star Gods in the name of fat booty and profit. Well, Phoenix Point kind of tried to be a compromise between the two designs, and I need to check in with Phoenix Point, because when it launched, it was just oof. Unfortunately, a lot of modern design philosophy is revolved around the idea of making the game look pretty. Actually, you know what? As I'm talking about this, I just realized, wait, no, that's right. Jagged Alliance 3 is looking like an XCOM-alike rather than being its old self. Damn it. Wonder how that development's going anyway, if it's going to fall into the curse of just not being Jagged Alliance 2. Sniper, I'm going to need you in position. Take your shots. 1, 2 clean shots. Why can I not? There you are. Pop and lock. And Zephyr gets the final kill. Very nice, everybody. Alright, you've got shields on, so no nuke. Alright. So, it's going to be mostly... you know what, I'll get the other Spartans out here so we can try out their special abilities. Heavy Destroyer, Grunt Lance. Please stay there. They're there. Let's go. Alright, so this time we're going to try out the Drop Shield and the Armor Lock. Let's get him. Oh god, what is this? Something spicy's happening out here. Pretty much. First things first, though. Goodbye, Fuel Rod. No, 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 no. Actually, do I have a safe exit window here? Alright, Spartano, could you, like, make Fuel Rod go away? Good kills, my dude. Oh. Oh, we're going up? Spartan taking 2 really nasty hits. Holy hell. The fact they're not dead is a miracle. Well, it's a Falcon gunship. Oh, there's a jackal in the corner. Well, he's super dead. How many fatals is Spartan rocking? 2? That's fine. Right now, I need the field to not have that many grunts. Or lots of things that can make people very... Oh. You are not using a DMR. I am a fool. Get the Spartan back up on board because they are hurting. As far as I'm aware, Phoenix Point is on Xbox Game Pass, if that is something you are interested in trying. Oh, wow, Needle hit a friendly. That trooper is somehow not dead. There's the fuel rod grunt that's going. Ah! Well, there is now very much no more trooper there. They are now firmly liquid paste. Alright, drop shield has been dropped. I think my main criticism of Phoenix Point back in the day was a major question of what the fuck do I do? I think the third mission I was doing a base assault. Second mission was a base defense on someone's behalf. The game wasn't clear if I was supposed to be saving humanity or, like, robbing it. Okay, he should be soft enough for Spartano to just ruin his day. Wow, he's still moving. You know what? Now's the time to pull out the God Magnum. Well, that did not end up working out as planned, but he's probably hurting bad. Wow, even the elite's panicking. Still coming uncomfortably close with a lot of those plasma bolts, though. He's gone. Pop him, drop him. Oof. Okay. You take the rest of the mission off because you are wounded to high hell. Pop, lock, drop. Good shot there. What, you never played SWAT, Spartan? What was that kind of shooting? Yeesh. May as well get knife happy. Ow. Thank God that was just a plasma pistol instead of anything actually meaty. Huh, that door didn't open for some reason. Honestly, the limitations of the past kind of just focus Okay, you can't have the fanciest graphics, and you have to make something fun. Congratulations, you have now functionally made a video game. It is amazing what a simple change in priorities can do for you. Oh, we're going in. Gotcha. That's a dead spark. Oh. Oh, no.
By the Forerunners, no!
Ow. This is a disaster. This is a fucking disaster. I will say that a lot of these base defenses have been attacks have been extremely difficult for the simple fact of the matter of someone's peeking the spawn usually, so usually I just get reaction fire to death. And waiting the first turn's not generally viable. But yeah, the heavy destroyers, yeah, capital stage is a two-part. Hey, you got 7 kills to your name, though. Not a bad run there. Honestly, what would probably help is if there were some doors for the opening. Like, that spot, like, the layout is fine in my opinion for a... It's fine for the ships. The bases, you probably want a breach door of some kind. But... Oh, like a breach lift. But the ship itself is, yeah, you probably want some doors. Because the elite just looking down the lane, looking at you, can just stop your momentum dead in your track. Especially when I brought Fuel Rod specifically to blow his face up, and he was still able to turn around and just gun me down. Covenant ships Glass Region 8. All communication has been lost with UNSC garrisons in the city. Latest reports confirm the sighting of multiple CSS-class battlecruisers above the urban core, as well as high levels of plasma radiation. This confirms that the city has been glassed. Casualties are yet unknown. Also, actually, another thing I should probably bring up now that I think about it, is it intentional that it costs no money to build another base? I wouldn't practically do it anyway because you just don't have the time. But I'm still just kind of curious if that's an intentional design or not. Isaac Snow. And then a bunch of Marines. I'm actually going to need some more troops. Alternatively, I could be popping smoke at the beginning of those corridors, but even still, fairly tight corridors there. I will admit I've been learning some bad habits because I've been running campaigns where I only manufacture. So I've fallen out of the habit of using smoke, which is a bad thing to do. But on the other hand, I'm not sure if smoke could cover those entrances proficiently. That is an Ultra looking at the entrance of the dropship. Fuck that. Well, Kuroda's now a captain. Zephyr is now colonel. Zio and Glaive are sergeants. Oh, that's a landing site. Just deploy the gunship. By the time it wakes up, it's gonna get a rude awakening. Yeah, no, you don't win every fight. Not without scumming. Heavy Corvette we absolutely want to shoot down. Oh, wait, that was a lander. Alright, let's actually get the crew out there this time. Go, go, go! In the daytime, too. Still in the... XCOM has crashed. Something is wrong in your map definitions. Craft/UFO is too tall. Give me a minute. XCOM Halo. Getting you that crash log. So I'll skip that mission because apparently that ain't gonna work. Yeah, I threw the crash log up. I shot down a heavy cruiser, I believe, up in the Arctic, and when I tried to land for the mission, it exploded. Well, the game exploded. Hello there, Heighton! Orchestrator of events. Yeah, this heavy Corvette goes up north, and it, let's just say, it caused a crash. I will see if I can replicate the crash. It was during daytime, so I will wait for a minute. New target, coming in. And yeah, I guess it was just wrong IDs. Because this time it works. Well, hopefully you enjoy Phoenix Point there, Demon Queen. That is a lot of elites. Yep, the med kits are in. Damn, Marine, putting in all the hits, why don't you? Ah, the blast hit him just from up above. Alright, grab his body. Come on. He ain't dead yet. Alright, out of here. Yeah, I definitely need some Spartans and their nicer toys. Battle of Susrik Ridge. I am definitely sure I did not pronounce that right. A long offensive has taken place on the plains of Uztrik, where the presence of the tower-like Covenant structures known as spires have been confirmed. The purpose of these are unknown, though it is believed to project an energy field protecting enemy camps and forward bases. Our troops achieved a tactical victory, but the Covenant unveiled their presence on the planet, a CSO-class supercarrier. Alternatives to combat this capital ship are being analyzed. As of 2 days ago, High Command has ordered 60% of the fleets near Epsilon Eridani system to return to Reach and support in planetary defense. They are expected to arrive in the next few hours, although the difficulties and low accuracy of the slipspace jumps complicate the coordination of the newly arrived ships. UNSC forces engaging the enemy. According to the Winter Contingency, our infantry and armed forces are engaged with intense combat across the planet's surface. Tactical withdrawals are not ceasing, but at least we are keeping the Covenant at bay. Operation Uppercut. Through a daring raid on the CSO class supercarrier by Noble Team and Army Airmen, the impressive enemy warship was successfully destroyed. A slipspace breach within the CSO was confirmed. However, shortly thereafter, reports came in of numerous Covenant ships jumping directly over the planet. We should prepare for the worst. Hey, look, not every situation we get away with, you know, being cheeky bastards. Oh yeah, we're getting busy now. Oh, it actually outran my longswords. Wow, okay. Another alien base. Oof. Well, Corona's back on field, along with Zephyr and Glaive. And Nictus. Get some ODST out on the field. You haven't even dropped yet, sir. Who would you like to be? ODST it is. That's too heavy for you to use. That's not a bad life expectancy, all things considered. I mean, if you really want the SMG, we're moving into plasma weapons at this point, so... Alright, plasma grenades. Hey, pawn sacrifice. Not for a fair bit of time. I'm trying out the other mods. I've already had my fill of X-Pirates when I decided to go the entire game without buying anything from the store. That was fucking torture. It is indeed his mod. There are no grunts for our usage. No, that is a open XCOM thing. Most of my aircraft is currently out of commission. Oh, that eats a lot of ammunition for just firing on full auto. Probably why people were dying constantly. Wait, why aren't these guys reacting? Up, there we go. Yeah, this is meant to be a quickfire mod where you play through the Fall of Reach. It was actually the ODST who was kicking ass there. Drop that for now. Look, you gotta keep the men's morale up. There are many ways to achieve this effect. We're at least in the front door this time, though, and that makes a big difference. Nah, I wasn't gonna overextend. Very good way of getting people killed. Thank God for ODST armor. It is not the X-Files. Well, thankfully, he just created smoke for us. I don't think he can see us, so just mag dump. And Heighten just killed him. We take those. Punked. Alright, you're patched. To be fair, the only saving grace of the SMG is the fact that it mag dumps. This isn't a very long mod, so I'm about 2 hours into the run, but it's also, I'm almost done with said mod. Very much a mod focusing on the combat aspect of things rather than too particular on the management side of things. But yeah, the rules on how smoke works is that, you do not effectively see the enemy as well. So what you do is that you are effectively firing blind, which is half your accuracy. Actually, I could just keep jerking him around. I will say, the charged up plasma pistol kicks ass. Oh, and trust me, Pond, there is a lot of people doing a lot of work on Old Com. If you want to be impressed, check out XCOM files, X-Pirates, Reaver's, what, Megamod or something? Last mod pack, which inspired basically everyone else. Okay, so yeah, the repeater cooks off ammunition like crazy. Only reason why I haven't done a full run of the 40k mod is that G-Dubs is a dick, and I can't trust that they won't just flag my ass down. But Rosigma is fantastic, and if you're gonna play the 40k mod, you want to use Rosigma. GW gets on people if you make secondhand cast models at their stores, or rather, if you bring like non-GW product. So yes, I would not put that past them. Also, Heretic Run is Inquisition. What? I would say as another piece of, like, more critical feedback is, grunts? Well, it's very true that they, you know, lose their shit over literally everything. It's kind of weird. The current meta of how I feel that Halo XCOM plays, either you get out first and alpha the crap out of the enemies, which causes a panic spiral they can't get out of, or you're currently being overwatched by the enemies, and you just can't get in the front door, and thus the combat has to end much earlier because of it. I almost want to say that grunts are a little too vulnerable to panic spirals. Because the only people who stay... that's hurt, that's hurt, that's hurt. The only people who really reliably stay in the fight are the elites. Now, the more elites there are in the field, the nastier it is for you. I would say either make it that grunts are all low rank, so that how much they affect the morale scaling is reduced, or make it so that, you know, if when the elites die, they're higher ranked in the... I think that's how that works, right? Rank effects panic. So if you have a whole bunch of elites that are dying, that would cause the panic spiral rather than just, I killed 3 grunts and now everything's gone to swiggity shit. Even though they are just completely cowards. There is no flood. From what it looks like, brutes are next on the list, or a priority on the to-do list. But as it stands, oh, hello there. Yeah, we definitely need some people upstairs. New mod. Well, quote-unquote new. 2 shots in the friendly. Open APOC, as far as I'm aware of, is still in a developmental stage. I'd really like to try Open APOC. No, Open Apocalypse is a recreation of, is an open source recreation of XCOM Apocalypse, which is where Dimension X comes from. Your ammo out. You are also ammo out. Ha-ha! You are no longer at 20k marks. You have been bamboozled, sir. Yeah, and I am aware that it's messing with your accuracy, but on the other hand, do you not want to get liquidated when someone looks at you funny? And that is why we keep our shield on. Well, to put it simply, it's the best option we've got right now. Elites are, to put it simply, a brick of HP. And plasma weapons don't reliably get them down fast enough, so better to be safe and just spray. Knives? Oh, what the fuck? Well, yeah, but I didn't expect, you know, just some random schmuck, an ODST, to walk up and just shank a dude in the back and kill him. You know, I should really consider using more melee on elites. The shield does have a melee, but it doesn't scale. The knife, on the other hand, it does. Base 80 with power bonus. Someone just threw a grenade. And failed to do any damage with it. There is no energy shield. Hello, Illyrium 115. What? Were the Ethereals chilling out with the Cubbies at this time? Zio's badly wounded. Sure, I will pull up, let's say Heighten for this one, because he did kind of just stab a dude. He has base 68 strength, with his improvements, and killed 5 people in that fight, damn. And his melee is 73. I just realized this thing hits harder than an energy sword. Holy hell. That is kind of amazing, actually. Because if I'm not mistaken, that's well over 200 damage, plus the 80 that's still around. And Spartans hit harder, by the way. So, yeah. Nastiness. Turns out a titanium knife will whoop more ass than an energy sword. I'm sold. I don't see any elites coming out the door. This a grunt base? Looking like it. And a friendly just took a needle to the ass. Patch him up. Secure the chambers. Okay, I think we've secured this for the most part. There's still some danger over there, but we can easily sweep it. Ow! That poor ODST, though. Fucking fuel rotted. Yeah, well, we didn't exactly have good intel. He survived several stabbings. There are no hunters yet. Section cleared. I'm moving in that direction, but I still gotta get over there. Titan's taking one bad. He's getting out of there. So yeah, probably for the best that the knife gets nerfed. In the hands of ODST and Spartans, it's better than an energy sword. God has come a reaping. Blair. Quickly, celebrate! I'm sure that won't go poorly for your point score again. Honestly, this trooper can also wait it out, too. He's going nuts. Really? Well, there you go, Nictus. Frickin' berserk shot. Through the front shield twice. 80% fails. That blows. Oh, there was a commander right in front. Well, that works too. It was a 20k curse. But yeah, don't underestimate grunts. They absolutely will just blow you away. I don't know, that civvy did pretty well. Oh god, don't add suicide grunts. Those are awful. Glaive is now a captain. Nictus killed 2 people before he died and made it to Squatty. Why? That's just rude. They're already tough enough. Evacuation efforts underway. Civilian evacuation ships, escorted by the Navy, have managed to get numerous citizens off the planet out of the war zones. The enemy is particularly keen to shoot them down, but our efforts controlling Reach airspace have enabled such evacuation operations. Keep it up. Our fighters cleared the way. CCS-class battlecruiser. Alrighty. Right? Evacuations canceled at Region 1. The evacuation post set up by the UNSC Armed Forces have been overwhelmed by Covenant infantry and their defense has been overwhelmed. There are reports of a heavy corvette that said to have been shooting down evacuation ferries leaving the area. High Command has canceled evacuations from this point until further notice. And this is the end mission. The last civilian transports that will be able to take off are concentrated near a small airfield on the outskirts of the city. We are the only operational unit that answered the call. So I'm going to replace my Falcon-class gunship with a Pelican, because that is more robust. It'll never despawn. There's no point in waiting for it. Or rather, it... Slip space ruptures detected. Our long-range sensors have detected a huge signal coming from delay space. A gigantic fleet has jumped into the system, the likes of which we've never seen before. Our ships are overwhelmed. The orbital defense platforms are not enough to keep the Covenant at bay. It is possible that the planet is on the verge of collapse. The UNSC has endured the Covenant siege remarkably well, and the sectors remain under our control for now. Keep up the good work. That transfer should be happening. All right, 17 hours. Kuroda, Zephyr, Glaive, Snow. Titan, you are out for way too long. The Pelican is a big old dropship. Hey, you got shot to hell. Get yourself evacuated. Oh, map Staghead? Ah, the Stag's Head is a spirit dropship with a complement of Banshee Fighter Wing. Nah, I don't want it to be too thoroughly inventory rape. We don't need everything in the kitchen sink. Loading up for war, absolutely. But not everything in the kitchen sink. Give Kuroda back his sniper rifle. But he can't use armor abilities. It's for the Spartans only. Nah, it's all good. Though I can put health kits in the ability slot. Another thing I would say is make health kits not 2x2, but 2x1. Because it just makes it very cumbersome for no real good reason. Now, I'll give him auto fire. He's actually pretty bad aim for an ODST. You are not, however. Hell's waiting for us, boys. Feet first. Falcons go fast, too. Wow. Our mission is to protect civilians while the transports take off. UNSC troops that accompanied the civilians to the evacuation zone are in the area and will fight alongside us. Intelligence reports large numbers of hostiles approaching the evacuation site. Hold out for 7 turns. How are you not dead? I mean, you're not wrong. That was a hit. Snow KIA. Could use some gunnies here. And he got liquidated. Kill for Zephyr. On target. He is surrounded on all angles. He is not going to make it. Thank God for artillery strikes. You should probably make the fuel rods a direct fire. Because it is a little silly that they arc so good. They arc in games? I always thought that they were direct fire and could bounce off of walls if they weren't armed properly. If that's just me not remembering that correctly, then please disregard. I'm an idiot. Someone just got knifed. So 3 fuel rods kills a major elite. Here comes the reinforcement wave. Hello there, Jindra. Welcome, welcome. And Kuroda just got shot in the back in one shot. You may have noticed that the civilians aren't very smart. Just a theoretical concept, really. Oh, that's an Ultra running around with a energy sword. Oh boy! Yeah, Energy Sword has fun in here, we die, so... Alpha, alpha, alpha. Nope, he got dusted. No Energy Sword. Reduce him to squish. Really? One tap? From the side on a veteran Spartan. That actually is fascinating. What the hell? A spirit drops dropped off a platoon of Covenant infantry near our position. The exact number of enemy is unclear, but heavy resistance is expected. Also, 2 reinforcement waves now! You dick! Really? What's with the... Oh, are they overcharging the plasma pistol or something? Nah, in the previous edition, the previous patch, it was only one, It was only one, it was only one reinforcement wave, and it was friendly. We fought them with all our might against an unbeatable enemy. We fought to the last soldier, to the last meter of available ground to the bitter end. But it wasn't enough. The Covenant unloaded all their irrational wrath against our planet, incinerating everything they could. Our bases, our cities, and towns lay in ruin, melted by alien. Once humanity's last stronghold is nothing more than a planet whose surface closely resembles the literary description of hell. But they paid dearly for their daring. For every ship, soldier, and civilian lost, we took 5 more from them. Now all we have left is our home, Earth. We will rise from the ashes, fueled by the flame of vengeance and spite. We will not go down without a fight. We will remember Reach and its brave defenders. Needless to say, you fuck up the last mission and you're gone. But we do want to see an ending here, so... There we go. Yep, gotta love it, right? Also, indeed, welcome, Comivax. Welcome, welcome. Ah! So many fuel rods, so little time. forgot that Keith actually still alive. Nope. Fuel rods for everyone and everything. Reach has fallen. Our brave men and women gave their all to prevent the complete annihilation of the civilian population, and many managed to evacuate. The Covenant glassed the surface of what was once humanity's most important colony. Its surface is now a black, smoldering, inert mass. But despite this defeat, hope is not yet dead. A special commando aboard the UNSC cruiser Pillar of Autumn has managed to escape and is rumored to have reached an alien facility, the likes of which has never been seen before. Mankind will keep fighting, even if we have to fight throwing rocks and using our fists. We will never give up. We will finish the fight, whatever it costs us. There we go. There's the win. Average monthly rating, negative 1,838. But I only got positive points. No, you did not. Oh, actually, probably, yeah, because you weren't at the scene of the fight. This time, no, wait, Glaive got murked. Zephyr and the Jobber Spartan survived, along with a Jobber ODST. We killed 150 A-Lamaus. True. Though, I wonder if it calculated the month that we were currently going through. Because if you guys want to see what it looks like when you don't go through a month... Yeah, that's what happens if you go through month 3 and just don't do anything. It's hilarious. Yeah, just casually negative 300k points. Also known as finish the damn fight already. Alright, so I do have a backup mod in case this finished up fairly quickly. Final words on Reach the Fall is, first things first, I don't think there's enough time to experience everything. Like, all the content as there is right now, yeah, definitely as exists. And I know it's supposed to be a bit of a quick-fire mod, but there isn't enough time for everything to grow, so to speak. I would say perhaps making it a bit longer so that you get the chance to kind of build up a bit more and have soldiers who can do the 2-stage assault cruiser would not be a bad idea. If there's more planning for more content, you'll also need to extend the timeline for that as well just a little bit, because I think there's roughly about 45 days worth of G-escape time, plus whatever you spend sitting around waiting for the... Because you can hit the final evacuation whenever you want. So you could, in theory, extend the game out to an extended period of time, but you're not supposed to do that. After that, it's... Yeah, no, I did enjoy my time with this, though. The combat is solid. Definitely feels quick and fast-paced, which is good, though I do think that for fast-paced combat, the elites are pretty damn tanky, even using plasma weapons. Maybe toning down how much fire the elites can take while buffing up the grunts would be a bit more of a well-rounded experience. I played on difficulty 3, if that matters at all. Not sure how the difficulty scaling works in this regard. Another thing that comes to mind is maybe finding some other alternative ways of just, instead of just meta going, and now everyone has a Jackal shield and has a percentage invulnerable save, trying to find a way how units can become more survivable so that the shield is an option rather than why the hell would you not take this? I mean, other than the fact you don't know it's an 80% invul save. Other than that, yeah, no, this is a good little mod, guys. Nicely done. And again, thank you for, like, pushing this update out, like, basically on request. This was Neato Spaghettio. Though I will say that I didn't really get to try out the armor abilities as much as I should have, probably. So, sorry about not testing that out too thoroughly. But yeah. I do have a secondary mod in the back. Let me just quickly flit. So I've been looking into a different mod, knowing this one was going to be short, and I kind of just flipped through, and I saw there was a fantasy XCOM. So I'm going to give that a shot and see how that goes. I believe it's called Chronicles. Yeah, it's called Chronicle mod, so first things first, make this a nice